go. Welcome to another Demarcation Media live stream. I lost track of time, so I'm a few minutes late, but that's okay. I wasn't initially planning on streaming today, but this arrived the other day, and I have a couple videos planned using these figures. So I was like, you know what? We'll just hop in and build them this afternoon before I need to actually get started on the videos. I did build one already. We've got, wait, am I in focus? There we go. We've got Iron Patriot, who was one of the ones that I was most looking forward to from this wave. Hold on, let me grab my knee protection here. But yeah, so we got Iron Patriot. They've severely upgraded him. He's got way more detail on the chest, on the shoulders. His head is really, really good. Really, really good. Big fan of that one. We got the guy who uses mom's account, Janine Webster, Otis D. Anthony, UN. Welcome, guys. So yeah, we're just going to go ahead and jump in and open some of these up. So I'm going to put this off to the side. We're going to make sure we get a good view here without bumping my cord too much. I am very much hoping, very much hoping to pull the rare Iron Man here. Avinash Edwin, welcome. We have the wars, leaderboard wars happening down in the chat. All right, who else? Who are we gonna start with? Ooh, there's a lot of parts. I want to say Thanos or Hulkbuster. Oh, what are the characters in this set? So we've got Hulkbuster, we've got Iron Man Mark 50, we've got the secret version of Iron Man Mark 50, Iron Patriot, Rocket Raccoon, Bucky in his Infinity War outfit, Falcon, Groot, Captain America in his Infinity War outfit, and Thanos. You completed Transformers GV 03, 06, and 07. Nice. Oh, we got, golly, there's parts going everywhere. It's Thanos, which I was very excited for this because they have upgraded his head. Look at his head. This head is so much better than the last one. That is so good, actually. I was looking forward to this. The last one was fine. Like, it wasn't bad, but this one's just better. Also, he comes with his little card. His stand. Got all the parts. And we have the Infinity Gauntlet. Blokees Infinity Saga be like, here, have 3 to 4 Iron Man suits. You're not wrong. Here's the thing, though. They just really like Iron Man over in China. That's just, as far as I can tell, Iron Man is just a fan favorite there. Which I'm not necessarily opposed to, because I do like me some Iron Mans. Oh, he's got better hands, too? What's a little fleshy, what? A little fleshy neck peg? That's weird. Okay, there's a lot Man. These are getting better and better. I'm pretty sure the next wave is going to be even more articulated and more like proper little action figures. Want to buy Marvel Blokees, but you still haven't completed Transformers? I mean, that's fair. You have a bad cough? Ah, I'm sorry to hear that. That's annoying. Coughs are always just so annoying. Oh, the little fleshy peg is for his hand. Well, that's strange. You pulled the rare figure from Transformers GV01. Nice. That's a good Optimus. He gets rotation here. Not a ton of up and down, but hey, it's something. And then his bicep. Like the last one, his arms are so chunky, he doesn't get that much of an arm bend. Though, to be completely fair to Blockies, that's something that a lot of these action figures of Thanos struggle with, is getting a good arm bend. I guess you could pop it out and, like, fake it. But it is what it is. Thanos' arms are just so thick. And we have the gauntlet. So, this is the inner part. And this looks like it's the gauntlet with all of the stones, which means Vision is dead. Pop that in there. Oh, look at that. That's great. Again, very little bend, but hey, it is what it is. I am a little bit bummed, though, because you can't turn the hand. So you can't make him, like, do this. Am I going to get Yola Park's G1 Nemesis Prime? I am tempted. To be completely honest, I am tempted. Yeah, so Thanos can't do much other than, like, that. Okay. Could have had some better articulation there, for sure. Okay, and that's his neck. Which means this part goes here. And then this part goes here. And we'll put these here. The armor goes on over top. Very nice texture on these things. Very nice. Did I see the Transformers Unicron head leak? I did. I don't know how to feel about that. It's a little... I don't know. It's weird. I'm looking forward to seeing the rest of those Galaxy version figures. I'm not super thrilled about the Unicron head, especially because it's clear. It just feels kind of useless to me. I don't really know what I would do with just a Unicron head. Alright, there we go. Thanos torso. And we have that. Give him an arm. It can get up pretty wide. That's actually pretty good. In case you haven't noticed, I like testing the articulation as we go. It's actually the only Blockies thing you think is cool. Block Lego 501, welcome! Debating whether you should get Galaxy version 6 or not because you have swoop. It depends about if you want the rest of the figures or not. Rest of the characters from that wave. Oh yeah, he's got different... Oh, these are like more classic looking Blockies joints. Wait, how am I supposed to use these? Oh, we have to assemble them. Okay, I see now. There we go. So we give him knee, and then we got the normal, like, Transformers neck joint in there. Taco. Tacos are good. I like me some tacos. Although, I will take chips and salsa over just tacos. Alright, so we got that. And then we can pop. Oh, they're starting to do more and more of the color. So the peg in, or the little ball joint in here is actually the green. Halo Jerome fan, welcome. Ooh, Thanos can do some splits. Let me double check if I'm in focus. Yep, we are good. And let's put this last leg together. I think this is the same either way. I don't really think it matters which direction you put that in. GVO8 leaves some hype for Rodimus and Blitzwing. I'm interested to see what Rodimus looks like. Alright. He is almost done. Make Wreckers from Dark of the Moon. I don't know. They might be doing Optimus, so I guess we'll see if they actually do that. Thanos does not get much articulation for his head at all. Are the instructions for these personalized? No, they are very much just wave based. You get specifics for a couple figures, but not the rest. I can't think of a username. Hello. Thank you for stopping by. I hope you have a great rest of your day as well. Mega fell off. Yeah, Mega fell off hard. Here we go. The Mad Titan himself. That is an incredibly well done looking figure. Like, man. We got all the Infinity Stones. We got print for the knees. Definitely isn't the most articulated ever. Oh, he gets a little bit of swivel in there. Not much, though. Yeah, he's not the most articulated. You're not going to get him into crazy spider poses. Also, golly, he's got some... He's kind of thick. But there we go. He looks great. I think he's going to do really good for photos. I think he has enough articulation to make him able to get Thanos poses. Because Thanos, for the most part, isn't a super... Like, he doesn't pose a whole ton. You hope the Optimus in GBO8 would be the Skybound one. Oh, with the Megatron arm? I am curious what Optimus it will be, since we've kind of gotten a lot of Optimus figures lately. Your doctor prescribed you an inhaler, and your birthday is Friday, and you're going on vacation. Dang, that is a busy week. Wish they gave the Transformers Blokees thigh swivels. I don't know if they need it, since the knee swivels kind of work. Who is next? Oh, yes! Yes, I was looking forward to this one. Falcon with his fully articulated wings, but they don't give him a flight stand still for some odd reason. That's strange. Your birthday was the Monday before last one. Very nice. Okay, so the wings. We need to put the wings together. I'm going to do that first since there's a lot of wing parts. Also, if it looks like I'm sweating, I am. It's very hot here. It has been a very, very hot summer. Ooh, so you got a hinge there and kind of like an articulated bit here. If Blokees made Roadbuster, Topspin, and Leadfoot, who would buy them? I thought that there were only... I thought there were only 2 Wreckers. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm not the biggest in terms of keeping up with the Bayverse, so I could be wrong there. Okay, we got this one. So far, they definitely seem to be doing the super popular characters first, which, fair enough, I guess. That makes sense. All right, settle this. Oh, it's better if you put the back in. Can't wait for their first Shattered Glass Decepticons. I don't know why it's taking them so long to do that. I'm like, come on, guys. Why are we taking for? Oh, well, that would be why. Why are we taking forever to do the Decepticons? Something Moon, there were 3 Wreckers. Interesting. I only remember 2. The 2 NASCAR guys. That's all I remember. Ooh, he's got some extra detail. Where's his neck? Oh yeah, Blokees introduced new hands for this this wave. There's fists, but they didn't give everybody alternate hands. So Falcon, unfortunately, only comes with fists. Also, his hair is a bit gray. Oh, he's got some nice head articulation, though. I was hoping that he would pose well in that regard. But yeah, his hair is a little gray. That's funny. Shattered Glass Megatron would be good. You're losing so much blood. What are you talking? What? What is going on? Where? Ah, here's the waist section. Oh, your number? You're going down in the number? The leaderboard? Oh, yeah, I was kind of thinking about potentially getting a second of these Falcons and seeing if I could get some 3D printed parts to turn him into a Halo 2 ODST. I was considering that. Oh, I probably need an actual waist joint if I wanted to go together. I wouldn't expect Blokees to do the Wreckers very soon. Just saying. That's the kind of thing that I think maybe they would do farther down the line, but I would say don't bet on it right now. Alright, there's that. And he gets... Yeah, this straight up looks like a side ODST. Armors. The word failed me for a moment. This guy would make a great base for an ODST. Now I really want to do that. Oh, okay. So we got partially assembled leg joints. I will say, so far, well, this guy seems decent. But so far, a lot of these guys tend to come with loose-ish joints. Oh, yeah. That also would be great for an ODST leg. Is Beachcomber a wrecker? I think Beachcomber is too chill for that. Isn't he? Isn't he kind of like the chill transformer? Oh, yeah, we need the knee pads. Which way do the knee pads go? They do not show me. I do wish they did more specific instructions from time to time because sometimes it's very hard to tell which way things are supposed to go. Like that, or do I flip it around? Oh, okay, it's kind of obvious on this one. Getting blocky shockwave and soundwave for Transformers 1. The classic class ones. Oop, that's the wrong side. Okay. Oh, he's got the two-piece feet. It's so hot down here. It's just so hot everywhere here. There's not really any escaping it. Hey, Gelato, welcome. I didn't see you popped in. All right, there we go. Yeah, this dude would make a perfect base for an ODST. I really need to see if I can get a second one and make that happen. I think that would rock. I don't even think it would need that much paint. I just need a couple of bits for chest and maybe shoulder to beef that up. And of course, I would need a custom head. But, yeah, other than that, he'd be pretty much ready to go. The classic class ones. Nice. How am I? I am doing pretty good. Just trying to keep up with shifting the channel now that Mega is really disappearing. Also, the Chinese sellers are going more and more to like cruddy fakes, which means I don't honestly have much of sources for Mega anymore except for the aftermarket. And so many people just want so much money for stuff. So I haven't been able to buy much Mega lately. When Dad's AC broke, his house has been pure torture. Yeah, having an AC break on you is never good. Roki, welcome. Does it matter which way this goes? I don't think it does. I still don't like how they keep putting the armors on the underside. They put it on the underside of the arm. I don't really get that. I think that it would be better if they didn't, but you know, it's workable. It's not a deal breaker. Ooh, that's a nice shifting mechanism though. Where's the last? There's supposed to be one more connector. What did I do with it? Calman McCabe, welcome and goodbye. Thanks for stopping in. Yeah, there's one joint thing missing. Where did I put the bag? Is it still in here? Or is this the Thanos bag? This might be the Thanos bag. Nothing in there. Huh, where did I drop it? Because there's supposed to be one more peg to attach his other arm, which I do not currently see. I don't know where it went. Or if I'm missing it. Why do I keep doing it on the underside? I don't know. Maybe it's to save some of the articulation. Okay, so we've got all this. And we're going to put his backpack on. And we got the double joints. Oh, there's the other. I don't know where that was hiding. But we got it. That's all that matters. E9 Industries, welcome! You found good Blokees at your Walmart? I've gotten, well, I haven't actually gotten any, but I've seen quite a few Blokees at my local Walmarts. A lot of Transformers 1, Wave 1, and the Bee and Optimus Classic Class. The Rise of the Beasts one. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that. That's pretty sick. Look at that. His head can move pretty good. He's got the fists. That's great. And again, I feel like this guy would make a great base for an ODST custom. Obviously, we don't need the wings for an ODST, but we can do that. We can pose it like that. He can have it, let's see, can we have him block with it? Oh yeah, look at that. He can block with it. Dude, this is cool. This is really cool. I would have loved to see some open hands, but the wing posability kind of makes up for that. That's so good. Big fan. It's going to be hard to top these two. These two are my favorites for this wave so far. And I have a feeling it'll remain that way. But we'll see. And yeah, I'm going to have to track down another one of these to turn this into an ODST because it's too perfect. Way too perfect. Okay. Moving to the next one. I've already pulled the two that I was really, really excited for. Now the rest are ones that I'm like, okay. Although I'm looking forward to that Iron Man Mark 50. I'm a sucker for the Iron Mans, guys. I'm never really miffed when Blokees is like, oh yeah, here's 5 more Iron Mans. That doesn't really miff me. You did find Rise of the Beast Optimus, but you didn't get it. He's a good figure. I mean, you can't really go wrong with that Optimus. Falcon have a flight stand? Yeah, I don't know why they didn't give him a flight stand, but hey, it is what it is. Hey, we've got Cap. So, Cap, I think, will suffer the most from the underneath the... Oh, his hair is kind of rubbery. Interesting. I think Cap will suffer the most from the underneath the arm attachments because his shields are supposed to be on the side of the arms, but I'm pretty sure it's going to go on the underside, which I am not super pleased about. Oh, I guess this is technically Nomad. I think he goes technically by Nomad in this particular form. Where are my waist pieces? At least in the comics, when he's an outcast like this, he's called Nomad. He also just comes with fists. Again, would have been nice to have the hand options. They give all the hand options to Iron Man, but not to the others. Just twist the forearm. Well, you can twist the forearm, yes, but then the joint is the wrong way, and he doesn't articulate properly anymore. You really want the Classic Class Nemesis. Classic Class Nemesis is honestly the best of the early Classic Class figures, in my opinion. I need to do a Blokees ranking. I say this every time, but I need to do a Blokees ranking because I need to put him on that list. Cap's face is pretty good. I think it's printed slightly crooked, though. Not enough to ruin the figure, but enough to be a little strange. The eyes are... Nah, the eyes don't honestly look the worst. There's just a little bit of molded mustache that doesn't have print on it. Oh, and he comes with fully assembled upper legs. Okay. Not tons of print on this guy, but he kind of doesn't really need tons of print. He's just got enough. You're going to get the Yola Park G1 for your 17th birthday. That seems like a cool figure. Space Dresser is just Transformers and Blokees. Yeah. Yeah, they sure do pile up all those accessories and stuff. Have I seen the character lineup leak for the next Blokees waves? I have, and I'm taking them with a grain of salt so far, just because some of those choices seemed a little odd to me. But hey, if they're true, I'm not necessarily going to be mad about it. But I was just like, that seems a little odd. Also, in the past, we haven't really gotten Blokees text leaks. Typically, it's just pictures. But I guess Blokees is starting to tighten their security a bit. Any updates on Halo sets? You're just buying rare figures from series of Halo packs? There's nothing. There's been no news on the Mega front at all, other than more and more hints about them shutting factories down. And like the reports and stuff of people being fired. That's literally all I've heard. And again, the Chinese sellers are getting more and more fake stuff, like actual fake stuff. Ooh, those look pretty nice. Yeah, they're getting more and more fake stuff and less like overstock figures. So I'm thinking that the stock of old Mega is running dry. And yeah, it's starting to seem more and more like a proper end. Which, and honestly, it sucks. You know, I think any of us that are in the Mega space know. You just ordered Blokees Action Edition Soundwave? Nice. Can Yola Park transform? No, they cannot. They cannot. They are very similar to Blokees in that regard. Gelato. So there's a mix right now. A lot of what these Chinese sellers will do is they will get a bunch of excess Mega from the factories, whether it's stolen or bought or whatever. They'll sell that off, and once that runs out, then they'll swap out their stock for fake ones without changing the listing, unfortunately. And some of them, like I said, some of them are real. Some of them are just slight quality control problems. And others just are straight up fake. Like a lot of those power armors now are fake. You can see they're like not the right plastic colors. They're actually painted with thick, gross paint. But here is Cap. He's got his beard. His face looks pretty good. Like I said, slightly crooked. You can see a little bit of like mustache here that's not colored fully. We've got the shields, which again is on the underside. It's supposed to be like this, but now you can't bend the arm anything but inward. So that's frustrating. But the texturing on there is really good. Nice detail on all the sides. So I do think he's going to be fun to like get into battle scenes and stuff. I'm just annoyed that Blokees keeps doing these the wrong way. That's just, I'm like, come on guys, why can't we have it be the right direction? I don't think it would be that hard, but maybe I just don't really know. You also got Grunt Miners from the 10th anniversary era ambush set. Oh, I'm still so sad that I missed out on that one. What if they do the rest of the Terracons in Classic Class? Okay. People keep saying we need the rest of the Rise of the Beasts. Cast, but I feel like Rise of the Beasts' popularity has kind of ended. It wasn't very good, so yeah, I don't know. Just seeing that they got old articulation figures. Yeah, there's old articulation stuff on there as well. I'm just obliterating this box. You should put in a random effect for Galaxy version. You mean like blast effects and stuff? Ooh, there's a big gel packet there. We probably don't need so many of the same instructions. This feels like a smaller figure. Oh! It's Groot. Hello there, Groot. Yo, he's got double-sided printing. Okay. These cards are very interesting. They're also very bendy. Got the grunts because they came in a lot. Yeah, I have a bunch of those sellers saved, and I just check in on them every now and again to see if anything changed, if they're getting new stuff or not. Because that's where I got my SPIs and other canceled figures. Blast effects, fire effects. Yeah, that would be pretty good. I wouldn't be opposed to that. That's really tight. Groot's got a lot of nice molded texture. Oh, I thought that was attached. There we go. And he's got a long hand and a fist hand. I wish they would have done 2 long hands and 2 fists. Favorite fire team set? Fire team event. Shadow. Shadow is by far my favorite. Out of all the ones, because I've got a handful of them, but Shadow is the best. How do we... Oh, we do. We do. It goes this way. And then we put the front on. Halodrome fan, thank you for stopping by. Hope you have a great rest of your weekend. Osiris was good too. Osiris is also great. I do like Osiris. I have my Fire Team Osiris set still complete. Groot's got some chunky feet. Am I going to do reviews for Blokees Pokemon? Probably not. I'm not really a Pokemon fan, so it wouldn't really make much sense for me to cover the Pokemon stuff since I'm not really qualified to be talking about it in the first place. I don't really know the stuff. I don't really know the lore, or... I honestly don't understand the appeal of Pokemon in general. I genuinely don't. They don't look very cool or interesting to me, like at all. Oh, he's got the same feet. Okay. So there's no putting it on the wrong way. You have a Pokeball from Mega? Yeah, like, if I was a Pokemon fan, I probably would have so much of the Mega Pokemon, but I genuinely don't get it. I just don't. I'm not like, oh, Pokemon's stupid. I just genuinely don't understand why people like it. It's beyond me. Pop that in there. See, for Groot, I think having it on the underside doesn't really change much. For him, anyway. But that doesn't necessarily make it better for the other figures. I also find the choice of tan interesting instead of brown, because he's definitely got grown Groot's face. Like, older Groot's face. So I would almost have done brown for him. But the tan isn't bad. It's just strange. Lord Prelictu? Welcome. That's quite the name. What's my favorite Clone Trooper Legion? Ooh, that's a tough one. Wait, what? Didn't I just have another? Oh, I put it in there. Duh. I like the 187th a lot. They look really cool. Also, the Coruscant Guard, the like Phase 1 versions. What's my favorite Blokees figure? 100% Bay vs. Optimus. Always has been, always has been since I got him. But here is Groot. He does not have the double jointed knees, but I think that's okay. He's got the big grabbing hand. He's got a fist. He's got nice detail. He also has great head articulation. And nice detail around the back as well. Overall, very, very solid figure. Very solid. EX or normal version? EX is definitely my preference, but I like both. And I have both. Blokees figure you want most is GV06 Rare or normal Optimus. Oh, the Transformers 1. There we go. We got our Groot. 4 figures left. Now, if Blokees does our upgraded articulation for Dark of the Moon Optimus, and they make it so that the jetpack and stuff can be removed and we can just have normal Dark of the Moon Optimus, that would be my new favorite. Just hands down. Definitely. I'm waiting to see how that is. You love Groot, but his feet always fall off? Interesting. I didn't notice his feet wanting to come off. Do I recommend the Blokees Mirage? I don't actually have Mirage. Everything I've seen about him, everybody seems to like him, but I personally have no experience with him. Look at the Legacy United Voyager class Tarn. I've seen pictures of that. Oh, I think this is Hulkbuster. It sure is. Golly, that's a lot of parts. He's also not that big, which is hilarious to me that we have Hulkbuster, but it's not that big. And Blokees has done mechs, so I don't really know why they chose to do this the way that they did. But you know what? We'll roll with it. It's a very chonky suit. Nice color separation, though. That's pretty good. With the Blokees Transformers mystery boxes, but they're hard to get. You don't exactly want to order from Asia. I mean, they come from Asia, though, so it is the best way to get it. Oh, that's pretty nice. This is this the Age of Ultron Hulkbuster? I want to say it's the Age of Ultron Hulkbuster, but I'm not sure. Wait, no, yeah, it has to be. Because the head is not the upgraded one. This is the original one. It actually gets more articulation than I was expecting. So yeah, this is essentially a MIDI scale Hulkbuster. They're doing a Dark of the Moon Optimus. So the leaks say. Dark of the Moon Jetwing Optimus is what the leaks have said. Again, I don't know if I believe it or not, because it's a leak. A leak is never certain until, you know, it comes out, but that's what I've heard anyway. Despite this guy not being in scale with literally any other figure, except for maybe Hulk, it does look pretty slick. I'm expecting to see some reveals for the Dark of the Moon Optimus pretty much any day now. A little bit of movement there. Not the best ever, but not the worst. But yeah, Blokees has such an insanely fast release schedule that, like, I can barely keep up, and they can barely keep up in terms of getting stuff sent. Oh, wait, hang on. There's a bunch of pieces that are supposed to go on here, too. Whoops. I forgot. Or I didn't notice. I was like, oh yeah, that looks great. It's incomplete. Put this. Okay, so it's the flat side. B blockies. Like Bumblebee. Oh yeah, I'm still waiting on the Bumblebee and Starscream Classic Class figures. They said they wanted me to cover that, and I'm still waiting. But we'll see. Hopefully it actually gets sent. First blockies you got was Hound. Nice. Lord Preckley. I don't know how to say that name. The other pretzel guy. I might. I mean, I haven't heard from them in a little bit. They were like, oh, we want you to cover this stuff. So they sent the stuff they wanted me to cover, and I haven't heard from them. But I might. I still like follow them and keep up with their product updates and whatnot. So I might reach out again if I see them release something that I'm super interested in. Okay, we've got... Oh, that really just slides all over the place. It's not supposed to go downward? No, I guess not. It's a little strange, but okay. I don't think I like that very much. I mean, it slides around and allows for the leg to move a tiny bit, but that's a bit annoying. The blade snapped off. That's not good. The thing about AliExpress is that you can't fully believe it. What do you mean? Basically, oh. Well, that's no good. I popped that in there and a little crack appeared. That's problematic. Oh, man. Well, this is also problematic. How the heck am I supposed to do? Oh, here we go. There we go. AliExpress, for the most part, is solid. Well, we got the articulation, but yeah, it definitely cracked a little bit just now. Let's see if this one does it. No, that one didn't crack. Be in Starscream review. Still waiting. Still waiting on blockies. I don't have them. Been sick for almost 2 weeks now. That is incredibly not fun. I've been there. I've been there, done that. He cannot get very wide stance. Yeah, this Hulkbuster is definitely, I think, the... Wait a minute. Wait. I put the arm on this one. They look so similar. A bigger classic class blockies compared to Studio Series. I don't know, because I don't really have Studio Series. This just doesn't really stay on. These, like, friction attachment bits. Okay, this is proving to be a lot more problematic. I need something to pry with, but not, I don't want to damage this too much. Maybe I can use this. Oh, there we go. It's coming. Who's my favorite Transformer? It's either Optimus or Ultra Magnus. This just doesn't want to stay on. Okay, we'll just set this off to the side because who knows, we might need it again. Oh, the shoulder armors go on the actual suit. Bumblebee knife hands broke while you're trying to remove it. Gotta be careful with those thin pieces. Gotta be careful. Okay. Oh. We're using the thick joints for the arms as well. And I think he's got the same arms as Iron Patriot. Sorry, not Iron Patriot. Ironmonger. Wait, where's... Oh, there it is. Okay, we got all our parts. All parts accounted for. His ab crunch is the most articulated section of the whole figure. Whew. Hot. When is the review for this coming out? Not sure. I have a lot of videos on the list. I just dropped the review for Wave 2 today. That is out and available for everyone now. That's watchable right this second. But we'll see when this comes out. I've got a lot of photography reviews in the works, which means that's a bit more effort. So, we'll see. We will see. Do I have a Boba Fett minifigure? Yeah, I do. I actually have two. I have the Book of Boba Fett version somewhere, and I have the Return of the Jedi version. Hulkbuster doesn't come with fists. That's a big missed opportunity. So, I have to say, detail-wise, this guy looks fantastic. He looks so good. But he poses like crap. These leg bits, like, it barely stays on. Doesn't have much movement there. That comes off. He's not very fun to pose. But he does look cool. But yeah, no fists. No fists, it's a bummer in my book. Because Hulkbuster's whole purpose is to punch. People, new Battle Pack 45. I don't know. It's honestly insulting that they want us to pay that much. Also, yeah, Hulkbuster is literally not any taller than Cap. To be fair, Thanos is also kind of scaled down. Alright, we've got Bucky, Rocket Raccoon, and Iron Man left. So, we'll see if I got the rare or not. And yes, that is Mark 1. What's the secret for this wave? It is the Mark 50 with extra stuff. Another desiccant packet. Don't need that, don't need that. Who do we have? Hey, our little psychopathic raccoon. Who has a freakishly massive head. Holy crap. His head is like the size of the other guy's torsos. Membrane, welcome. You're a little late, but we're still going. His head is so big. Why is his head so big? Oh my gosh. He's got a little tiny torso. Little tiny hands. He's a very different assembly from most of these guys. Oh yeah, he's got his tail. That's 2 pieces. Why is his head shaped like a football? I don't know, but maybe they could use it as a football. Where's his... Oh, his waist. Oh, I see. The tail plugs onto the belt. Alright. There we go. Oh, he's got little tiny joints. That's funny. I appreciate that they did try to scale him down a bit. Where's the front of his leg? Oh. That is the front of his leg. I put that on backwards. Lovely. Fantastic. Probably to store the big brain he has. Yeah. Could be. I hate it when I do this. These pieces never want to come back apart. Oh, this is not even the right one. Well, now I really got to get it out. This is not the right piece for this particular section whatsoever. Oh my gosh, how am I supposed to get this off? Yeah, this is supposed to be... Oh boy. Yeah, I put that on entirely wrong. Okay, well we can put this on. And we'll assemble the gun really quick. Gun... Man, this is complex. I was not expecting it to be that complex, but... Alright. You see the Marvel Rival figures? Yes, I did, and I am quite excited for those. I'm definitely going to do my best to get my hands on those ones. That is, seems deserving of a review. Also, I just think that Spider-Man looks amazing. So I guess you could shoot it like this, or shoot it like this. But before we can shoot it at all, I actually have to get his arm... leg hybrid dismantled. Also, seeing these small figures makes me even more excited for the Star Wars line to see what they're going to do there. Okay. You just have to like pry it open a little bit. We'll get there. Sure is problematic. Man. How did I go so wrong? This might be like off camera kind of a fix. Because this does not want to come off. Yeah, this might be an off-camera fix. Yeah, I'm going to do that off camera, because that could take a while. But we'll look at partially built Raccoon. He's rather psychotic looking. Definitely more cartoon style. Very interesting. Very, very interesting indeed. A little bit more limited in the articulation. Roki, thank you for stopping by. Hope you have a great rest of your day. We're going to take Raccoon and we're going to put him over here. Oh, I probably should... You love Blokees, you just don't have room to put them. That's fair. Let's see. We've got it like this. Yeah, he can shoot it like that if he wants to. Interesting. This Stewie head. Alright, 2 left. Bucky and Iron Man Mark 50. Who may or may not be the secret. Couldn't have planned the suspense better if I tried. Silica packet, more instructions, box. Who do we have? Oh no! It's gonna come down to the last box, whether I get the rare or not. See, Bucky comes with some extra hands. Bucky's got a fist hand and a pointy hand for the one side, and then what else does he come with? He's got to have hand for the other side. Oh, and then he just comes with a clip hand. Okay. He's got... Oh, his hair is 2 pieces. Interesting. I was not expecting that, to be honest. Who's that Pokemon? It's Iron Man. Call in the last box. I'm probably going to freak out if it's the rare. Oh yeah, Bucky's got his gun. Oh, and it's even got a mag that comes off. Lego would never. The handle's really tiny though. Although that actually works out pretty well. I know people were saying it didn't fit because they were trying to put it in this hand, which it kind of fits in this hand. It's weird that they didn't do it like a peg, but it kind of works. All right, we'll put Bucky together so we can find out who's on the last box. Whether it's the rare or if we'll just pull the normal. The normal one is still going to be cool. Bucky's face looks pretty good. I think that the print is a little pixelated, but it's not too bad. We've got the... Oh, the arm is just 1. Okay. Will it... I'm confused. What is going on here? Oh, there we go. Okay. Plenty of print and stuff on here. That is a pretty sick looking arm. You like all 3 of the Iron Man suits, but do you think that's because you're a Transformers fan? Hey, anything to get more robotic stuff, right? Okay, that arm looks great, actually. Absolutely fantastic. Blocky's nailed it there. All right, let's do the legs. Oh, you know, I should probably assemble his waist before I get into that. Yeah, let's get his waist. Take here. And do that. Cool. He should have a belt. Where's his belt? Am I blind? Oh, he doesn't have a belt. Okay, well, that's a little meh, because now he doesn't get a waist swivel. But there we go. Nice cloth texture. I will say that. That's really good. And then we get a little knife sheath that's going to go onto his leg. Reminds me very much of the Mega Call of Duty thigh bits. And, okay, yeah, we need this. And then we need... Oh, I see. I almost did another oops. Yeah, there we go. So that's going to go up there. And then we put the front on, and then the knee pad. The knee pad should keep that from falling down. Then we get the feet and the attachment. Then we only have a strap for the one side. So that's fine. Which side do they have it on? Oh, I put it on the right side. I've got the Bricktober pack version of this guy. So this particular Bucky has been a one that I've really liked for a bit. I think the blue and the green, the more military look, less assassin look, I think it's cool. All right, let's give him some legs. Yep, I already put that one in there. Oh yeah, and you can get that out of the way for the leg poses. Okay, not bad. Not bad at all. And then, of course, this part goes on the underside of his arm, because that's just how Blokees does things. Okay, perfect. And yeah, his gun can be held in the other hand. Let's get him up close here. Look at that. Look at that arm. That arm is... I don't have any complaints with that whatsoever. Oh, except for the fact it's easy to pop his fist off. That's pretty sick. Bucky also gets great articulation for his head, despite having the long hair. Yep, that's solid figure in my book. Yeah, I like that one. So, it comes down to this. Leonardo Prime, welcome. You're here just in time to watch the final box opening. Put these to the side. The final one. Will we get the secret or not? Man, it's so much more suspenseful when it happens at the end. Usually I'd pull it closer to the beginning or the middle. Let's find out. Ah! Silica packet. What do we got? Just the normal. Oh well. Unfortunately, no rare. We do just get the normal one, though. Like I said, the normal one is nice. I would definitely have loved to pull the rare, though. I've only pulled a rare on stream, I think, like, once. Unfortunate. But, you know, it happens. He looks so weird without the headpiece. They do have him be a little bit shiny, though, so that's kind of nice. He's not just a flat red like the last ones. So close, but so far. Nice layering there, though. Oh, and he comes with fists. Why didn't Iron Patriot have fists? Huh? They gypped Iron Patriot. What am I looking for? I'm looking for his neck. Where's his neck? Ah, here it is. And then for the head... Oh, it's 3 pieces. Well, where did the other one go? Oh, there we go. Okay. So we put that part together, and then we add the forehead. Very, very nicely color-separated head. Okay, solid. And then man, they put a lot of effort into this guy. Even though he's not the rare, they were really banking on this guy. They met Iron Patriot to be in flying or shooting poses. I mean, yeah, but like, options would be nice. I have a bit of a love-hate relationship with this particular armor design because when it first came out, I absolutely loved it, and so I bought the Fig Arts Iron Man, and I got him, and the like groin piece was disconnecting, and I paid like $100 for him, so I sent him back, got another one, and it had the same problem. So I ended up just returning it and buying some Mythic Legions instead. So it's been a while since I've had an action figure of this, because I felt like a lot of the other ones, like the Marvel Legends one, nah, he was too fat. They didn't get the sleekness of the suit down. And the Hot Toys one is just expensive. That's just, it really came down to, it was too expensive. Too expensive for my budget. Which, I know it might seem like my budget's pretty high, given that I, you know, run a YouTube channel and whatever, but it's actually really not high at all. So that can be kind of difficult. That's part of the reason why some things I just can't review. If it just comes down to, like, simply, yep, that's just out of the budget. Not much that can be done about that. Wait, which one? Which side? Okay, so this needs to go on to... That's... Okay, so I'm building it correctly. But yeah, he's got the most hands. He's got the fists, he's got the open hands, he's got the blasting open hands. Oh, and that's so seamless. That's actually really good. Even though, again, would have loved to get the rare. But man. Spencer, when you pulled Bucky, was too much. Yeah, unfortunate that it wasn't able to be the rare. That would have been so cool. The suspense and then pulling it. But, oh well. We still got ourselves an Iron Man here. And I just put the... How do I keep managing to do these things? I just put this in completely... Oh no, I need a different one. Keep managing to mess this up. I'm going to blame the heat. Okay, got it. But now I dropped it. What? I had it, and then I dropped it. And now I've got to track it down. What did I do? That's why you always put something to catch whenever you're trying to pop a joint out. Oh, here it is. Success! Ugh. Grabbed spiderwebs in the process. We'll give him a blast piece. Interesting. This is still a top-notch figure. Look at that. Detail all around. His head has superb articulation. The arms are so seamless looking. You of course get the double knee bend. That's a nice figure. This feels like it could be the rare, even though it's not. That's nice. And there we go. That is the entirety of Wave 3. And, well, mostly, because poor Rocket's over here, just with no arm and leg. That's a nice wave. That's a very nice wave. Again, Iron Man got some attention. I mean, there's only technically 3 Iron Mans here, so it's not that bad, actually. Oh yeah, the rare one comes with extra weapons, so you get like the back thrusters and the big charged arm cannon. How many MCU movies have you seen? I've seen most of them. I've only not seen, like, I think I didn't watch Doctor Strange. And then a lot of the newer ones. A lot of newer Marvel movies have been crummy. I honestly forgot that I liked Marvel for a bit there until I started getting these Blokees and going, oh yeah, I remember I like these characters for a reason. Yeah, this is so annoying. It's getting looser, so I know I'm getting close. But anyway, that is it for today's stream. I'm going to end it here because, golly, it's hot and I need to turn a fan on. But I can't have a fan running during a stream because otherwise it would be too loud. I'd say these 4, perfect. Absolutely perfect. The other ones have a few issues that I'm like, about. But overall, the looks of this wave has upgraded so good. So, I'm just going to pray out as usual, and then we'll end. Lord, thank you for allowing us to do this. Thank you for just giving me the time today, when a day that I thought was going to be too busy for this. Thank you for helping me to fit it in. Thank you for helping me to not completely melt in the heat. I just ask that for everybody that joined today, that you would give them a safe and enjoyable weekend. Yeah, Lord, we thank you again for this opportunity. In Jesus' name, amen. So thank you guys all for stopping by, and I will see you guys hopefully next week. I don't know what stream we're going to be doing, but hopefully I'll see you guys next week. So I hope you guys have a great rest of your weekend, and I'll see you next time.